Hotter than yesterday.
Yeah.
Tell me when the railroad comes through to bring ice. That's what Mr. Kendall says. Ice in the summertime.
That Kendall is all right.
Yeah. You buy much stock in that railroad?
Oh, like everybody. Looks like trouble.
Boy, that's the surveyor. What's the matter? What happened?
Indians.
Where?
Yellow Canyon, Mr. Kendall.
Well, that's just 5 miles away.
Well, it's far enough away for Jim Bledsoe. He's out there yet with an arrow in him. Sheriff, those Redskins were led by a white man.
Rick, what happened?
Oh, we've been wiped out again, Mr. Herbert.
Indians.
They came through the canyon, yelling and shooting and wrecking our equipment. Jim Bledsoe tried to save my transit and got an arrow in the back. Andy took a bullet in the side.
What were you saying about a white man?
It was about 5 minutes after they went through. Suddenly, at the mouth of the canyon, another Indian appeared. There was this white man with him. He was a big fellow, wearing a mask, riding the finest horse I've ever seen.
Well, where were you when you saw all this?
I was heading out through the cross canyon with Andy. They didn't see me.
You fire on them?
I didn't even fire at the Indians. My rifle jammed at the first shot.
What do you think?
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Kendall, I'm not a bit surprised. I can figure Indians fighting to keep the railroad from coming through, and, well, there just might be a white renegade showing them how to stop it.
Oh, he's done a good job. We're just about stopped.
No, we're not. You give me enough guards and some new equipment, and I'll complete that survey.
We've had nothing but trouble since we began this thing. And trouble costs money. And money is something we're running fast out of.
But we can't give up.
Oh, we're not going to give up, Rick. As stockholders, we can request that someone else be placed in charge of this railroad. Someone with enough gumption to fight back. Oh, I'm going to write a few letters about that.
Now, just a minute, Kendall. It would seem that I would have something to say about
Say, you know, Kendall's right. Somebody else should represent the stockholders.
If you make up a posse to go after that renegade, I want to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know about it.
Want me to get some of the boys and tend to this? I know Yellow Canyon like my hand.
Yeah, well, then you should know. It's 2 miles beyond our county border. Say, I'll bet that renegade knew that, too. Outside our bailiwicks, then.
Then no posse.
No posse.
Oh, but I still don't understand, Mr. Kendall, you threatening to have me replaced when, after all, you maneuvered me into the job in the first place.
Yeah, but they don't know that out here.
Then why replace me now?
Listen, Herbert, when things go wrong with a railroad, somebody's got to be the goat. This time, you're elected. That's the only way to keep the stockholders from asking too many questions. I can't have them finding out about me.
Yeah, I know, but who are you going to get to replace me?
Oh, whoever the stockholders choose, doesn't matter much. They'll have as much trouble as you did trying to get this railroad finished. My boys will see to that. That must be some of them reporting in now. You better go back to your office. Now, don't feel bad. You've done a good job. Just sit tight. Just sit tight till they kick you out, and after that, I'll take care of you.
Thanks, Mr. Kendall.
Hello, boys.
Everything went over just fine, boss. We smashed everything. Equipment, supplies, the whole works. Things got a little rough, though. Jim Bledsoe's dead and Andy Carlisle's wounded.
Yeah, I know. I just saw him.
There wasn't much the sheriff could do about it. It happened outside his jurisdiction.
Well, whatever the sheriff decides to do, my stooge in his office will let me know. Don't worry about that. Rick Merrill claims he saw a white man with the Indians.
Did you tell him he was crazy?
No, but it's clear it wasn't you he saw. Will you take the rest of that war paint off your neck and from behind your ear? Or you want the whole town to know that you were made up as an Indian?
Sorry, boss.
Then none of you went along just wearing a mask.
Boss, I told you we were Indians, even down to riding with no saddles.
Then Merrill is lying. But why should he lie?
He's lying, all right. We came tearing into that canyon like a sure-enough war party. We cut loose with arrows and carbines and then dusted out again. He didn't see anybody that looked like a white man, mask or no mask.
Then why should he lie? Which one of you killed Jim Bledsoe?
All of us, Kendall. And we get our orders from you.
What do you mean?
He just means don't try any funny business, that's all.
You may be able to double-cross the rest of the county on this railroad deal. Tain't no skin off our nose. But if you try to double-cross us...
Doc, don't let the fancy clothes fool you. I ain't never lost a fight. This or any other kind. There's nothing out here in your big, wide Willie West that's big enough to change it. All right. Now keep your eyes open. If you see any more of this masked humbly, just let me know.
We find plenty sign, Kimasabi, but lose it in water.
That's a little odd. Indians don't usually try to cover up their trail after an attack.
Not Indian attack. Him killed by arrow. More arrows here or there. But Indians not do this.
How do you know?
Horses wear shoes. White man knew this, Kimasabi. They may be dressed like Indian, paint like Indian.
They forgot that Indians don't shoe their horses.
They make other mistakes, too. Them smash surveying equipment and leave it behind. If Indian do job, them take equipment with them.
You're right, Tonto. That would also explain why this poor fellow Jim Bledsoe still has his scalp. A war party would have taken it.
No war party, only white man.
Yes, white men in disguise. That means planning, organization.
But white man want railroad.
Not all white men, Tonto. Outlaws don't. Railroads would open up the West. There'll be more people, more marshals, more law and order.
That's right, Kimasabi.
Doc Weston lives in this community. He's the man who helped us when we were in Red Pine.
You think him knows something?
He'll have some idea if we have a talk with him. We'll ride into town.
Well, the other bandage was on there for 3 hours. Looks like you just about stopped bleeding.
How soon you reckon I'll be on my feet again?
Just as soon as you're able and not before.
Andy, did you get in a rifle shot at those Indians?
Oh, rifle jammed, I reckon. Time I could blaze away with my 6-shooter, I got plugged.
You hear that, Sheriff? His rifle jammed, my rifle jammed. Jim Bledsoe never knew what hit him, but I suppose his rifle would have jammed, too.
You suppose, Rick, but you don't know.
I know Herbert's a crook.
Why? Because some Indians jumped you and your rifles wouldn't work?
Nobody who wants that railroad finished would talk about quitting just because of what happened today.
Look, son, in order to prove a fraud, you've got to show an intention to defraud. Now, you've been making a lot of charges, but you haven't given us any of Herbert's reasons.
I don't know his reasons. I only know we've had more trouble than ever since he was put in charge. Why, for the last 2 months, we've been robbed, sabotaged, attacked by Indians, everything. Today, I ride in with Andy over my saddle. Jim Bledsoe dead in the canyon. Does Mr. Herbert even act surprised? No, he wasn't even curious. I tell you, he knew about that Indian attack before it happened.
That's pretty wild talk, Rick.
Only because I can't give you reasons.
Why not let me try?
Well, for goodness sake.
Hello, Doctor. Haven't seen you since you helped me in Red Pine.
The renegade. There he is, Sheriff. I told you there was a renegade in that pack.
Keep your hands clear of them guns, mister. Let's see your face.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Well, I can.
I wouldn't try that again.
Now, hold on. I said this man was a friend, and he's a friend of the law as well as mine. And furthermore, this is my house. If he chooses to wear a mask and hasn't committed any crime, that's his business and mine. Now, simmer down, everybody. Where's Tonto?
He's outside by the window. You'd better put up your gun, Sheriff.
But he has committed a crime. He was with those Indians. I saw him with that one.
We came along after the attack.
Them not Indians. Them white men disguised as Indians.
Surprised? I wonder if Mr. Herbert would be surprised.
That's what I've been saying. But I can't figure out what he's got to gain by slowing up progress on the railroad.
Maybe I can. Let's look at it this way. What happens to the stock every time there's a new delay in construction?
Why, it keeps going down in value.
Exactly. And if this trouble continues, the stock may drop so low that the stockholders will be willing to sell their stock at any price they can get.
Are you implying that somebody might be trying to force the price of the stock down so they could buy it all up and gain control of the railroad?
That's right. Lock, stock, and barrel.
You think it's Herbert?
No, but I've heard of Herbert before. He's been mixed up in a lot of crooked deals like this. He's usually just the front man for the big operator who gives the orders without letting his identity be known.
Well, how do we find out who really is behind these crimes?
There's just one way, Sheriff. You keep on trying to finish the railroad. That means the man who wants you to fail will try harder than ever to stop you. And sooner or later, he'll give himself away.
Oh.
The sheriff says that masked man is somebody to be afraid of. The sheriff says he thinks fast, acts fast, and never gives up.
I wonder what he's after. He must figure to get something out of this.
Why say that?
Oh, it adds up. Nobody's altruistic. He's probably figured some way to line his own pockets.
Might be honest. I've seen such.
Well, then he's even less a danger. Now, you go back to the sheriff's office and keep your ears open.
You mean to keep on trying to stop him?
I don't quit either.
The whole plan's an improvement. Without Herbert to insist that we do it his way, we'll be able to make better time and a better railroad. Now, look, here's where we are now. And up ahead is Valley Center. Our biggest job, as we know, is to put up that trestle. I think we should put it right here at Cactus Gorge. I figure if we can blow up this hog back, we'll save nearly a mile of track.
Well, Rick, it's done. Herbert's been fired, and you've been given his job.
Hey, that's great. Now we can really get going.
You mean I'm head man?
That's right, in full charge, by unanimous vote. Mr. Kendall's chiefly responsible. He's been urging your appointment ever since that blow-up with Herbert. I just met him. He certainly thinks highly of you.
Yeah, I better thank him plenty.
Well, looks like you'll get your chance right now. Here he comes. Sure looks worried about something.
Mr. Kendall, I just heard what you've done
Oh, never mind about that now, Rick. We're in bad trouble. I just got this message from Washington.
What's in that, Rick? What's it say?
Congress has passed a bill canceling a lot of old franchises. This railroad's on the list.
Now, why would they want to do that?
Well, they're trying to curb speculation on rail stocks.
Says if we're not in operation by noon of the 20th of April, we lose our franchise.
You can make that.
Yeah. Nothing goes wrong.
Oh, I'm afraid that's too much to hope for. You know, Herbert is pretty bitter about being fired. And if he's the one that's causing all the trouble, he'll probably redouble his efforts to stop us.
Then we'll have to redouble our efforts not to let him stop us.
Well, I knew you feel that way about it. That's why I wanted to let you boys know about the time limit as soon as possible.
And noon on the 20th. That's a pretty close deadline.
We're going to meet that deadline. I don't know how, but we are.
That's the spirit, Rick. You'll push that railroad through, enemies or no enemies.
Well, I hope you're right. But we'll have to be ready for anything.
We will be.
As soon as we get this equipment ready, I'll start sighting for that hogback we're going to blow up.
Any trouble bailing him out of jail?
Had to answer a few questions first. The sheriff and that masked hombre wanted to know who gave me the money for the bail.
You made them think it come from Herbert, huh?
Sure, just like we planned.
Good. That'll fit right in with their suspicions.
I'm sorry for messing things up, but thanks for getting me free.
Get your horse in gear and clear out of the territory.
Rick, my boy, look at that. One more day and we've made it.
That's just one day too few, Andy. This time, we're really beaten.
What happened? Herbert's men wrecked some more of the track?
Worse than that, Andy. Someone blew up our new trestle over Cactus Gorge.
Take us at least a week to build a new one.
Why, them ornery sidewinders are Herbert's.
I still think Herbert's taken his orders from someone else. And so far, that someone has been smart enough not to show his hand.
And why don't the sheriff find out who it is and arrest him, like he oughta?
Whoa, now wait a minute. Take it easy, will you, Andy? You can't go around arresting people unless you have proof that they're guilty of something.
Proof. You ought to be able to smell a polecat a mile off.
It's no use, Andy. We've done our best, but we're licked. Licked by the calendar. In order to make said franchise effective, railroad equipment carrying fare-paying passengers from point of origin must enter the town limits of Valley Center no later than 12 noon, April 20th. 12 noon, April 20th. That's less than 24 hours off.
Railroad equipment?
Well, that means a locomotive, a tender, and at least one car.
No, it doesn't, Rick. It means whatever the railroad owns is an aid to its operation.
You got scheme, Kimasabi?
Yes, Tonto. I want you to take a message to Doc Weston. Tell him the railroad wants a stagecoach, any type and any condition, as long as it has 4 wheels. Tell him we'll need it tonight.
Stagecoach? Of course, sure. If we buy one, it becomes railroad equipment.
That's right, Rick. And the message didn't specify what kind of railroad equipment had to reach Valley Center by tomorrow noon.
You say, if I was you, mister, I'd keep that scheme of yours as quiet as possible. Because Herbert's liable to get wind of it and try and stop you.
You're right, Sheriff. But you'd better notify your deputies in case we need them. But don't let it get beyond them.
You know, I've a hunch we're really going to make it this time.
I know we are.
Hello, Mr. Kendall.
Hello, Meadow. What took you so long? We've been waiting for your report.
Well, the sheriff didn't talk much until this morning, and the report is not so good.
Well, what do you mean? They can't get that trestle fixed in time?
They don't intend to.
Well, how do they expect to get a train to Valley Center by noon today?
But it doesn't have to be a train. The letter only said railroad equipment. And that fellow with the mask is a smart hombre, Kendall. Well, he sent Sam Weston out last night and bought a stagecoach. They're bringing it through not an hour from now.
Don't they ever give up?
What's the matter, boss? We took care of the trestle, didn't we? It ought to be twice as easy to get rid of a little old stagecoach. Sure. As soon as it leaves for Valley Center, we'll ambush it. There's a good spot at Shadow Rock.
Yeah, but you'll have to take the long way around to get there. You may be seen. I don't think you'll have time.
Well, then we got to stall for time. Where's the coach now?
Down by the construction shed, close to the spot where the trestle was blown up.
Oh, good. I can be there in less than an hour. I'll pay our friends a little visit just to wish them good luck on their journey. Now, that should stall them long enough for you, Pierce, and you, Red, to go down by Shadow Rock. And when you see that stagecoach coming, stop it. I don't care how you stop it, but stop it.
And if it gets by them?
Then you'll be waiting for it outside of Valley Center. I'll join you there. It won't get by us.
How's that look, Tonto? As soon as it dries, I'll hang it on the coach.
No time to wait. It'll be 12 noon plenty soon now. If you not drive fast, you lose franchise.
Oh, I can't go too fast. I don't know where Doc Weston got that old box, but it sure is an antique.
You drive only fast enough to stay ahead of bullets.
Maybe there won't be any bullets. Herbert's boss must know when he's licked.
He's not licked until this piece of railroad equipment reaches Valley Center Depot.
Oh, that's less than 2 miles away.
Maybe the longest miles we've ever ridden.
Well, we've got to make it. Didn't I buy my ticket? Didn't I ride the railroad as far as it'd go? Can't let the last 2 miles stop us.
Hey, wait a minute. Look who's coming. Who?
How are you, boys?
Raring to go. How come you're out this way?
Oh, as a stockholder, I'm merely interested in my investment. I've got to hand it to you, boys. Using that stagecoach is a mighty clever trick to outwit Herbert.
We kind of thought so ourselves.
Oh, I've been wondering, though. Are you sure it's legal?
Well, the franchise says railroad equipment and fare-paying passengers. This is the equipment, and I just paid my fare and rode the train this far.
Oh, reckon that's legal enough. I'm mighty grateful to you, mister. If you hadn't shown up when you did, this railroad never got through in time.
You owe me no thanks. I always try to be around when I'm needed.
Well, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Kendall, we'd better be on our way. We haven't reached Valley Center yet.
Oh, you will this time. I have no doubt of it. It's too late for anyone to stop you.
If they do, we're ready for them. Got a coachload of guns to hold them off with.
Good enough. In that case, I'll be on my way. Safe journey, gentlemen.
Hey, it was mighty nice of Kendall to come out here and wish us luck.
Yes, but didn't it seem odd? He knew just when we were leaving and where he could find us.
I never thought of that.
What are you getting at?
We all agreed not to talk about our plans, yet Mr. Kendall seemed to know all about them. Sheriff, did you talk to anyone else beside your deputies?
No, shucks, not a soul, and they weren't supposed to say anything about them.
Apparently, one of them didn't.
Are you saying that Mr. Kendall is the man who's been trying to stop us all along? Well, I can't believe it.
That's why he's such a clever criminal. I've had my doubts about him for quite a while.
What do you mean, Kimasabi?
Remember the telegram about the franchise? Why was it sent to Kendall instead of the officers of his company?
Then you think that he's been pulling the strings behind the scene all the time?
Yes, I'm almost sure of it.
Something tells me we're going to have trouble getting this coach to Valley Center after all.
Yes, probably an ambush. And a bad one, since this will be Kendall's last chance to stop us.
Sure, but we can throw lead too, you know.
No, we're making it too easy for Kendall and his men.
That's right. Even if them shoot wild, we make plenty good targets.
Rick, you know every inch of the road between here and Valley Center. Where's the most likely spot for an ambush?
Well, it's pretty exposed all the way. Only place I'd pick would be Shadow Rock.
Good enough. Andy, you go on with the coach. Tonto, Rick, and I will head for Shadow Rock. If Kendall or his men are there, we may be able to take them by surprise. All right, let's go.
Right.
There are two of them. Tonto, you go that way.
We should have put the war paint and war bonnets on. It worked once, it ought to work again.
Kendall never commits murder the same way twice. That's why I stick with him. It pays. Besides, what could be needed in this? When that coach comes into sight, we just put a few bullets in the horses. It's not going to get to Valley Center if it's got nothing to pull it.
Yeah, but if it's so easy, why is Kendall and that deputy waiting outside of town in case we fail? You'd think he didn't trust us to do the job right.
Kendall doesn't trust anybody. It's safer.
Here it comes. Get ready.
Don't move. Nice work, Tonto. So my hunch was right about an ambush. Lucky we got here just in time.
You got us all wrong, mister. We're just sitting there minding our own business.
We hear them say Deputy and Kendall waiting outside town to stop Stagecoach.
Yes, I heard that too. Tonto, you and Rick tie these two up. I'll go on ahead. We've got to stop Kendall before he wrecks that coach.
We follow plenty fast.
That outfit's got more lives than a cat. Look at that. Our boys failed again.
Failed plenty and complete, according to the way that stage is taking its time.
Well, they're not in yet. Now you get down there where you can't miss and put some bullets into those horses.
I wouldn't like to do that.
When you take pay for me, mister, you take my orders. And you continue to take them until I have no further use for you. Now get down there and stop that stage before it reaches the township line. Go ahead. Did you come back to argue, Meadow? I told you what to do.
It's too late to do anything, Kendall. I've just taken care of that double-crossing deputy. The stage is finishing its run.
I know it is. That's why I'm here, to see the final success of our enterprise.
It's no use lying, Kendall. We have caught the men you sent out to stop the stage. I think they'll talk plenty if it'll help to save their own skins.
You're smart, mister. But I got a lawyer that's smarter. He'll take care of that. So, you think the stagecoach will finish in time? Would you care to take a little bet?
It's finished. That was the signal.
That was the shot killing the horses.
You're wrong, Kendall. The stage has entered Valley Center Township. The railroad keeps its franchise, and you're finished. Now, let's go.
Come on, Mr. Kendall, please.
Kendall, why don't you be smart like your men and confess? Might make things easier for you.
Oh, I'm not licked yet.
Yeah, well, folks around here think different. You saw how fast they helped me round up Mr. Herbert there. They're going to see that you pay for your crimes, too.
Oh, the folks here are no different than the rubes back east. I'll prove that when I stand up in the courtroom. Don't think I'm finished, gentlemen. I'll be around for a long time.
So will the man who put you behind those bars. That won't be very healthy for you.
You mean that troublemaker?
That's what the crooks call him, Kendall. But the West has a different name for him. You won't feel near so sure of yourself when you hear it. You see, he's the Lone Ranger.
Silver!